Make those smoothies that we all love, but when you go down to the smoothie store, they, charge an arm and a leg for them. This is gonna allow you to make those green drinks that you can do at home instead of having to order them in. And this is gonna be for you and other folks in the house. If you guys don't all want the same flavor, because of this set, you can make 2 flavors at the same time, which is fantastic. This is the NutriBullet motor base. It's 1,000 watts of power. This is your personal blender that you can use anywhere. You're getting 2 cups. One is the 24-ounce cup. The other is the 32-ounce cup. They each have their to-go lids that you can actually drink from, and then also keep them closed and nice and secure if you're throwing them in your gym bag or your work bag or what have you. The extractor blades that actually do all of the blending are on its own blade as well, its own screw top as well, and we'll show you that as we're going through the presentation. But you get all of this, not for about $80, which is what it normally is here at HSN, but for $54.99, which is the lowest price that we found on this. You've got 4 flex of $13.75, and that means you can use any major credit card, spread the payment out, you've got free shipping, and you've got your NutriBullet. And Cheryl Boyle is joining us to give us all of the details. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, darling. How are you? It's so good to be here.
For sure. And you know, I love my NutriBullet. I was using it right before I came to work, making my little girl a smoothie. And I know it's just so easy to use.
It really is. It's the everyday, it's the go-to, and it's not the 600, it's not the 900. This is the 1,000 watt NutriBullet Pro. Now, what's different? No toggles, no buttons, so it's still super quick and easy, quick, fast, and simple. That's what NutriBullet's all about. And it still has the nutrient extraction. The power is the 1,000 watts. This extractor blade. So your fingers fit perfectly into the grooves of the blade. So if you have any dexterity issues or arthritic issues, this is fabulous. And we redesigned the cup so that now it fits in your cup holder of your car. Nice. And you just put your little to-go lid on, and there you have it. Now, so the nutrient extraction process is transforming all of those fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds into the silky, delicious, nutritious smoothie, because we're keeping the pulp, we're keeping the fiber. Look at that vibrant color. I'm the queen of hiding things. I love to put raw beets in here. And you won't know, because my tip and trick is add your favorite sweet fruit. So I love to add pineapple or bananas, and you won't even taste the beets. It's a great way to get your significant other or your kids to try something a little bit, and they won't even know.
That's right. And I like that trick too, because it extracts all of the nutrients, you feel good about what you're giving them.
Absolutely. And this is exactly what our patented technology. So the power of the base, that 1,000 watts, together with that cyclonic action, that's what transforms all of the fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and turns it into an absorbable form. That's why we're the leaders in nutrient extraction. You're keeping the pulp, you're keeping the fiber, and we're able to absorb it. If you actually had to chew all of the vegetables and fruits that we put into these smoothies, you probably wouldn't have the same absorption, because you take a couple of bites and you swallow. But we're transforming it into these desserts and smoothies and snacks. I'm gonna make a dessert for you.
Okay.
This is a deconstructed raspberry cheesecake. It has fresh raspberries, a little bit of cream cheese, and a splash of cream, and we're gonna make raspberry cheesecake.
Wow, I'm gonna have to try that when I get it home. One other thing is you are getting a recipe guide that comes right along with, and you can make some of those smoothies. You can make hummus, smoothie bowls. You can see we've got a beautiful smoothie bowl right here. You've probably seen them everywhere on Pinterest and on Instagram. And guess what? Now you'll have the recipe guide and the NutriBullet to be able to make your own. Okay, Cheryl, I wanna see your,
Okay, so that's your raspberry cheesecake. And if you're wanting to be more on the keto side, you can just add chopped nuts. I love to use this to chop nuts and seeds, but I use graham crackers because, girl, I want to have it because I'm saving on this. There's no added sugar, just fresh raspberries. And I'm going to use the same blade to do my whipped cream. So it's just a little bit of heavy cream with the same blade. Don't need to rinse it out. It's just got a little bit of those raspberries and cream cheese on it, and that's it.
And did you notice that Cheryl didn't press a button? She's not having to program anything. She doesn't have to know how to use a computer. There's no Wi-Fi involved.
Exactly. And what did that take? Like, I don't even know, 20 seconds for the raspberry cheesecake and
Yes.
another, I don't know, 20 for, look at that
Look at
consistency.
that.
Look at that texture. So we just made a whipped cream topping. And of course, you know, I got to make it pretty. So there you go with a little bit of mint.
See.
And you have dessert, girl.
Oh my
How delicious
gosh.
is that?
And did you see, that was in seconds at home.
So good.
At, you know, at midnight when you're like, I want a little something. I've got a little sweet tooth. What can I do? You pull out your NutriBullet and you go to town. I get excited about these because I love ease of use. And when I can find something that can get the job done fast, easy, and cleanup is literally, you know, wipe out, rinse out, and you're done. That's it. It takes up no space on your countertop. Because when you're not, let's say these are put away in the counter and you only needed this is all the space you need. This is it. It's not some big, you know, appliance that you need an extra space to house. It's really this simple. So Cheryl, I loved, you know, you kind of took us on a tour of it, but I was saying that there's no button or anything. So you just put this on and twisted and that was it.
Yep, and that's why I like to call it the kitchen magician, because it knows exactly what to do. You don't even have to think about it. It'll turn off in a minute, but a lot of these take a matter of seconds. This is my everyday. It doesn't need to be fancy. You don't need to overthink it. I buy a lot of kale because it's good for me, and I buy a lot of pineapple because it hides the kale. So if I was actually gonna try and eat this, I'd be like, yeah, that's a hard pass. But you put it in the NutriBullet Pro 1000 and it's like mind-blowing, delicious with a little bit of coconut water or regular water.
And look, do you see NutriBullet has no problem going through any of that. And what you'll notice too when it's done is that Cheryl's not gonna be chewing her drink.
I mean, in 30 seconds, I just made a delicious, healthy smoothie packed with all of the vitamins, all the minerals, because that's the nutrient extraction process. And that creaminess, that silkiness is because of the power. That's the 1000 watts going to work. It's delicious, it's great. And if you need protein, I add cashews because that's my protein of choice, but you can add protein powder. That's the great thing about the NutriBullet Pro 1000. Everything is customizable, but you don't need to think about it. If you bought it, chances are you like it. Throw it in the NutriBullet and give it a whirl.
For sure. So this is the time to do it. I mean, I'll tell you, anytime we bring in the NutriBullet, it's very popular. I like that this one gives you everything that you need. So this is the motor. This is the power right here. It's the 1000 watt. And this is where it all, how and where it all works right here with the NutriBullet. You're getting both cups, and I'm gonna put them right next to each other so you can see. The 24 ounce and the 32 ounce. They each come with their to-go lid that you can pop off, drink from, keep them closed, and then you don't have to worry, and then hang it on your bag or your carabiner. You can, you know, carry it along with you, take it along when you go out for a walk or for a jog or a run, and you've got your protein shake, your smoothie, your green drink, whatever the case is, you've got it right here. This is that, this is that extractor blade that just twists right on off, and it fits into both cups, obviously. So this is it. No, you know, nothing else. It's not complicated. It's very, very easy, which, Cheryl, I think this is why NutriBullet has been so popular, because it just, the way it's designed to extract the nutrients and to do it so easy that you can't help but want to use it.
Absolutely, and it's quick, fast, and easy, and everyone's always like, but Cheryl, do you really use it? I use mine every single day. There's always something I need to use it for, and that's why I like that it's coming with the 2 cups. I love to chop herbs and garlic and onions so I don't have to get it on my fingers. I love chopping nuts with it if I'm gonna top a salad. Like, it's 1, 2, 3, quick, fast, and easy. I'm gonna make a quick salsa, and this is gonna show you our pulsing feature, and how easy is this? You just twist a few times. That's it. I just made fresh salsa. There's no preservatives. If you're watching your sodium, maybe you're just trying to make one better choice every day. Maybe it's just like, okay, I'll have a smoothie, or okay, I'll make a fresh salsa. The NutriBullet Pro 1000 is gonna give you the ability to make it quick, fast, and easy. So no more excuses, ladies. And I'm gonna show you, okay, so how many, whatever, we just said 4 pulses, 5 pulses, I don't even know, not even. And we just cleaned it, just like that.
Just like that.
No excuses. If I had both hands to go over there, I would. But there you go. There's your blade. And we're done. There's no excuses why you can't make a better choice. Leave it on the counter. It's sleek, but it is powerful. Yeah. Now, what about a honey mustard dressing? You know how much sugar is in dressings? That could be your one thing. And maybe you're just cutting the dressing out. Maybe you're gonna make your dressing and not have the added sugar. Whoops, not have the added sugar, not have the added sodium. You're gonna make salad dressing.
You see how fast that, I love how fast this is. And then, and it's done. and tell me what you had in there.
So that's just honey mustard. Mustard, a little bit of olive oil, and I add a splash of honey, and you really don't even need it. Like a lot of times, my favorite dressing will just be lemon or lime, a citrus of choice, and some olive oil, a little bit of sea salt. That's it. And it turns into this delicious, like, creamy texture because of the power of the NutriBullet. And literally, you put the flip top to go lid on, you dress your salad, look at the texture, how fabulous is that? Close the lid, and now you have salad dressing all week long.
Yes. I mean, and I'll tell you again, I own it, so I know how great it is. If you've been wanting one, or maybe you're saying, I need a powerful personal blender. Maybe this is just gonna be for you. Nobody else in the house drinks smoothies, and nobody else in the house does green drinks, but this is gonna be something that you're getting for yourself. It's a great option. It's a great choice for yourself. It is a great price at, instead of almost $80, it's $54.99, and you can even spread that payment out to $13.75 using any major credit card. It's free shipping. Like I said, not only do I make my drinks and my smoothies and all of that, but I also put my oats in there and make oat flour. And it's like literally quick. I had to bake something very quickly once. I had already promised my daughter I was gonna do it, and then I looked and I didn't have any flour. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And I had the oats and I had the NutriBullet. Problem solved.
Yes, and I just made a quick hummus. So while you're over there talking about your oat flour, I'm like, oh, I'll make a hummus. I made a jam. I love to make nut butters in this. You never have to worry about like not having something, because literally the NutriBullet Pro will transform whatever you possibly need. Like, to your point, I love making like alternatives, because that's the great way you can customize everything. So if you can't have dairy, you can easily make your your dairy-free options like almond milk or cashew milk. Here's a quick orange smoothie that's got turmeric and ginger, anti-inflammatory. Give it to your loved ones and they won't even know. You're gonna fall in love with the NutriBullet 1000.
Yes, you will. Cheryl, thank you so much. As always, always good seeing you. Take care. And you can keep shopping, and don't forget, you're getting the bundle that you see, and you're also gonna get that recipe book that does feature hummus, the smoothie bowls, the green drinks. There are even some adult beverages in here. There are dressings in here. You're gonna love it, and I even love that they are, and I'll show you real fast because I know we have to go. They're full color. So it just makes it easy for you to follow along, okay? And that comes included, so enjoy. 698-792. Now, I wanted to share something with you that we are not gonna have a full